Hey, welcome back to Two Super Guys Trade Stocks. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Vinny.
And today we're going to talk about Meta, who I think we may be seeing a bottom here, not necessarily this month, but soon. We're going to talk about buy targets and also TikTok. It finally might be going downhill, which would be very, very good for us Meta users. So, or not users,
Owners.
owners.
Two stupid guys trade stocks.
All right. So before we get into the meta stuff, which is very interesting, there's a little game coming. Actually, you get to play.
Ooh.
We're gonna test Vinny.
Ooh.
Yeah. But first, the big thing that kind of happened this week is U.S. lawmakers introduced bill to ban TikTok. This is not the first bill that has been proposed. It's tried to come kind of a couple times, but basically it would block and prohibit all transactions in the United States by social media users. They put all these stipulations. They're talking about TikTok. It's very
Okay.
clear when you read it. As of Wednesday, it was already in use that the U.S. military, State Department, Department of Homeland Security would not be able to put TikTok on their phones, and then that actually got passed by the Senate like 2 days later after that was even discussed.
I'm surprised that actually wasn't already in place like years ago.
Yeah, so it wasn't a law. It was, hey, don't be an idiot and put this on your
Yeah.
phone, right? Now it's actually going through legislation. So why does this matter? TikTok can track users' every tap as they visit other sites through the app. New research shows, this is from The Guardian.
Okay.
Here's the most ironic statement ever. TikTok has previously said it doesn't share information with the Chinese government and that a US based security team decides who can access US user data from China. TikTok also previously acknowledged that employees based in China can currently access user data. So that's a blatant lie, right?
Okay. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, I know, right? The complete contradiction. Now,
Yeah.
it is important to note for people who are like, well, we should want TikTok, all this other stuff. There's no big issue. I briefly looked into the terms of service. It is absolutely horrific. Like, even if you come up, like, there's a whole thing for musicians. I didn't read all of it, but like, if you come up with your own music, it's now rights to TikTok and you can't get royalties off of it. It's not yours anymore. It's
Wow.
wild. Like, it's crazy. And it should be known, is there Meta in China?
No,
Vinny?
no,
There is
they don't
not.
allow them to participate in China. No Facebook, no Instagram. No,
Yeah.
not at all.
So it's not like we're playing unfair. If anything, China hasn't allowed Facebook for I can't even remember. I don't
Yeah,
know
I'm
if
not
they
sure how long.
yeah. So it's more just kind of evening the fields. But one very interesting thing happened regarding the stock chart. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the SPY. All right. I've showed this chart multiple times. These are my green trend lines here. These last 4 days have been hell for the rest of the market. Great for me. Hell for everyone else. Like just an utter tank fest. Okay. But Meta wasn't really dropping with the market. Okay? Now, that would assume that there's some relative strength. Do you know what
Well,
relative strength is?
I just compared to kind of other entities, it's just outperforming. That's
Right.
what I have.
It's holding up a little bit better. Now, you can easily argue, well, Dylan, zoom out for the last year, no relative strength, right? Because it's
True.
getting destroyed. But recently, there's been some interesting catalysts. So let's kind of look at these last 4 days here. Now,
Okay.
let me move our faces. There's a 6 stock charts. Okay,
Yeah.
here. What I want to do, I'm gonna
Am
mute
I guessing
your
which one is
face.
Meta?
I'm gonna mute my face too. You are gonna guess which one is meta or shows the best relative strength. This one, bottom left, right here. Oh, how about that? Is that easier? No. All right. Bottom left, what is the worst one, would you say? No, no, no. With the actual zoomed in amount of days, total days available that you can see, not just 4 days. Yeah, that you can see in the chart. Top left? Okay. Well, let me put us back on here. You're close. Are you ready to see what these stocks are?
Yeah.
Huh.
Apple and Meta. Wow.
So, Meta easily, they're actually, they didn't even lose the last 4 days. They're still kind of hanging out within a like a $6 range.
Yeah.
Snap would have the worst because they were going
Okay. Oh,
down
yeah, yeah.
well before and then just continuously went down. In fact, in this like 2.5 week period, they lost 20%. That's
Yeah.
not great. That's pretty rough. Apple, you clearly we had a little bit of a descending triangle here, and then AMD, Google, Nvidia, all kind of going down.
Gotcha.
Now, why does this matter, right? Why are we talking about this? I believe that we will continue to go down. Okay, I am short. That is my belief. Could be completely wrong. Have no idea. However, now that Meta is showing a relatively decent fight, you can see that we had this giant gap down from like 130 to 90 here. It's pretty wild. If we approach the $90 range after holding up against the rest of the market like this, that's when I would go ham. I would just buy an absolute shit ton, like a bunch.
Okay. That makes
All right.
sense. I have some money put aside right now. I'm waiting to buy Meta. I'm hoping we get a little bit of a drop in Meta price. I don't really know why, honestly. It makes sense to me to buy it at this point, so I should just probably go ahead and buy it and not worry about the minutia of a few dollars. But I still like to wait for a bargain. I guess I'm trying to time the market, which I'm a stupid guy. I admit it.
Well, so I think that we can agree there's been no capitulation event.
There has not. I would agree.
All right. Could buy after said capitulation event. If
Oh yeah,
one happens,
absolutely. If
right?
one happens,
If one
completely agree.
happens, I would think it would happen around the SPY, around the 360 range, because that's where we previously were. So
Okay.
I will be going and throwing a uncomfortable amount of money at Meta, like a pretty gross amount. Well, for me, probably, maybe not other people. But
Yeah.
the relative strength, it is a great sign. If TikTok actually gets banned, fantastic sign. And if anyone has TikTok, if you could comment like after reading the terms of service, like why you have it, because I just from a psychology experiment, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Why would you put that on your phone?
I get
Also,
it.
they can
Yeah.
track passwords too. That was in the terms of service, keystrokes and passwords. Solid.
Love it. That's amazing. That sounds like a really secure platform. I'm surprised the DOJ wasn't all over this earlier, or Department of Defense. Sorry.
They've tried. This is not the first time they've went to. Well, they didn't try, but this is not the first bill that's proposed to block it. So it's pretty
Wow.
iffy. All right, guys.
All right. Catch you guys in the next one.